It do not matter. Clip on a Ruger, look like a ruler.
Okay, so one, back and before the video starts, it's greatly appreciated when you interact, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so first we have Tavii, right? So Tavii, she's on live going to fuck off, right? She like, fuck Ivory, fuck y'all, as in the people that was in the live, right? I do know, I think some person said she was scared of Ivory or something. She was already going off about Lex, right? Her and Lex, girl, we know they got beef, okay? They hate each other. But she was like, fuck y'all, fuck Ivory. I already said I apologize, but you basically, Ivory still want to fight, so now it's fuck you.
Fuck Ivory! Fuck you too! Word to my mother! You think I give a f? Y'all niggas is corny as hell. Y'all niggas is corny. Talk about everybody named you. You, your mother, your father, everybody, and Ivory too, and everything. I talk about y'all playing on my top like my shit not different. Fuck that bitch. Word to my mother. I said bitch. Out of here. I'm not kissing nobody's ass. Bitch, I already apologized and told you that I wasn't on it. Now it's fuck you. Bitch. Fuck out of here.
Now, Ivory, she responded. She said, like, what is wrong with this girl? I said, absolutely nothing. Well, see, yes, she did. Because in the live with Ivory talking about Natalie, and she was talking about her pay for the reunion, she was like, I was going to come to the reunion fighting a couple of girls, and Tavii was one of the girls that she said she was going to fight. So now Tavii is saying, Tavii is like, I already apologized to you, but you still saying you're going to fight me, so now it's fuck you, basically.
Like, y'all know I'm getting that with Dolly. Y'all know the little bitch who came in there running up on Diamond. Y'all know she's getting slid. Like, it's just like, I really got, like Tavy's getting stocked up. Like, come on now. Like,
that's the only reason I could think of. Other than that, nigga, I don't know. Now, while we're talking about Ivory, let's go on to Ivory and Natalie, okay? So, as you know, in the promo for Baddies USA, Natalie asked when, you know, she started poking fun at people, and Ivory and the Stunner Girl situation was one of them. As you know, a lot of people felt like Natalie was the one that gave Stunner Girl Ivory's address. People still think that. Ivory felt like that at one point. I don't know how long that lasted, but she felt like that at one point. Natalie, she just said multiple times that it wasn't her. You know what I'm saying? Natalie, I think Natalie, well, I don't think. Natalie put that shit in a promo for clicks in the conversation, basically.
Did you send Stunner to Ivory's hotel?
Absolutely not. Now, why would I do such a thing?
I know you and Rolly.
Like, gosh, it was clearly a troll. She did not do that. Well, I don't think she did. And then to talk about it, the conversation about it is literally doing what Natalie wanted y'all to do, if you ask me. But the face Natalie had after that question, someone was like, why did Natalie make that face? Asking Ivory. Ivory said, same face I'ma make. I know that's fucking right. I don't know. I doubt it because I don't know if they're going to let you get to her. But then Ivory said, I love these games. I'll be attending with my demons. You know, Ivory, do it. Thank you. Now, Natalie responded to Ivory. She said, because I could make whatever face I feel like making. You know, it's just so funny to me how hard Natalie is or in the confessionals, because in their face, that energy don't be given off. Like the Lex in the door situation. You was the confessional gangster, but in the moment, babe, that's not what it was given. So Natalie, she could talk this tough talk with Ivory, saying that she was going to roll Rolly all over the floor and shit like that. But when we get to the reunion, she's going to be behind the security. And if she's not, the fight is going, she's not going, I really don't think she will fight Ivory. She'll fight Rolly before Ivory, in my opinion. But even the fight that she do have, babe, is going to last 2 seconds. And security is going to break it up and be in the middle. And it's just going to be a bunch of chaos and no one's going to give a fuck. It's going to be 1 or 2 swings. They're probably not going to land because it's, girl, literally the first second of the fight, security big ass is going to be right there. Natalie said, looks like my improv was so good. I got girls putting me on their hit list. I got girls teaming up. I got girls saying they wasn't coming to the reunion. And now all of a sudden they coming. I'm good, baby. I deserve a raise. Matter of fact, see why I am the baddie CEO and the star. It was a small friendly reminder to you all, and I mean all, sincerely the only baddie CEO. Well, Natalie, you talked shit, right? Said that you was gonna roll. She already wanted to fight you. And then Ivory, you did some triggering shit. The girl got jumped when that one was a man. She thought you did it. Everyone else thought you did it, and then you do that. So why would they not come? And you're not gonna do anything when they get there. Can we talk about you calling Ivory saying that you need her to defend you? That's what we need to talk about. Because, like, imagine doing that shit in a promo, knowing that, like, that's crazy. You just call her and say, hey, you could be on the next season if you defend me. And you just went and put that shit in the promo. Anyways, on to Chrisean's sister, Terina. So, last thing that happened, Chrisean, she had police come to Terina's house so she could get her baby. They broke into the house to get the baby. Shit like that. I just put that out today. Was that? Yeah, today. Terina is on live and she starts saying some shit, okay? So she, like Chrisean was telling the the police that the baby was in danger and her motherly instincts had kicked in and shit like that. And Terina was like, well, why would your motherly instincts just kick in now? Why would it not kick in when you was giving birth? Because you didn't care about the baby when you was giving birth, because they told Chrisean she had chlamydia, right? And apparently if you have chlamydia, you shouldn't be giving birth regularly. You should do a C-section because it could really mess up the baby. Apparently, I looked it up, it's true. But she's saying Chrisean's motherly instincts didn't kick in for that because Chrisean wanted to still do it the regular way instead of a C-section because she didn't want to get cut and mess up her tattoo. And the doctor said that they should do a C-section, and Chrisean, she didn't want it.
You're going to always continue to tell on yourself. You paying people to come play with me, but you playing with the lunatics, so they coming on their nervous breakdown. Motherly instincts kicked in. Your motherly instincts kicked in, right? And was like, don't leave without them. So you put the battery in the police bag and keep telling your baby's in danger. That's false. And you knew it was false. You knew you were wrong. But your motherly instincts kicked in. Why didn't your motherly instincts kick in day one when you gave birth? Why? Because I was there. It didn't kick in. It didn't kick in. When the nurses came in there and told you, can they talk to you about yourself? You're like, no. Just go ahead and put it out there. Whatever's wrong. Yeah, and they said you had chlamydia. Your motherly instincts didn't kick in. They said we had to do a C-section. Guess what? You refused. You didn't want to mess up your little tattoo. Or you didn't want to get cut, right? Oh, all right. Where your motherly instincts was at then? Because you sent through that infected canal, right? You did. You did that. So don't do that. And I encourage you. I keep asking you, leave me alone. But you want to play with my children now, right? You play with my children. Talking about my grandbaby, like... And you know what's crazy? We will never talk about Chrisean because he's special and we really love him. But yo, you are foul. You are foul and disgusting. And how you playing? It's a no-go zone. It's a no-go zone over here. You know that. It's a no-go zone over here. But guess what? You raised all the red flags. You did your little dirt. Played with me, with the police, big time, and really tried to switch your little narratives up. We had a meeting with CPS. My reason for that is because I have to clear my name. I have to clear my position. Yes, I'm going to protect myself. You tell lies and you sell fake stories. I see what's going on. You don't mind. So, okay, why would I, after you didn't come get him, be like, okay, I'm just going to wait on Chrisean's timing? No, it don't work like that, baby girl. It's me, big sis. But you played. You let your little emotions and the drugs rewire your little brain. And you did what you did. Now you think it's cool. It's not. You play with me, my household, post in my household. When was that ever a thing that's cool to play with? It was never a thing cool to play with. You did wrong. You did wrong. But it's like, okay, you want me to lay it out? I'll lay it out. But I'm going to leave that for now. Don't keep playing with me. All my kids, y'all threatening my daughter, sending out messages. Who coming to see her today? Pull up. Don't do that. Don't do that. You start a bunch of unnecessary foul drama. You can't hold your word on nothing. You heard me. Can't hold your word on nothing. One thing you held your word on was coming with the police, and you brought the whole police force. And yes, I'm not answering my door. And that was me, yes, sitting on the couch. I don't answer the door for the police. What are you talking about? Especially after they come in 2 something in the morning. Why would I answer the door? Why would I? You play games. And you thought you was going to play with me. But I made sure my name was canceled out with CPS and anybody so you couldn't play with me with him. You did that though. All of y'all stirring this little pot. You link up with all the lunatics in the family. Pay them to play with me. I'm a reader. But I could really do you dirty. You know what? I'm going to keep my little stuff in the tuck. I got it. For now. For now. So don't think what you did was cool. Put your mind right. Go to rehab. Leave me alone. And my children. Leave us alone.
Now, me personally, I'm not a mother and I'm not a doctor, so I don't know how that shit work, right? So, with people in the comments, they saying Chrisean can't do that. She can't opt out of a C-section if, you know, she has chlamydia, right? Some people say she can. I don't know if you... I tried to look it up. I couldn't find anything. So, if it's a high chance that the chlamydia can affect the baby if it's given a vaginal birth, I don't know. Can she do that or no? The only thing I kept seeing is... pregnancy with chlamydia can affect the baby. Also, a vaginal birth with chlamydia can affect the baby. The baby could have an eye infection. I think it said a lung infection. But it's going to be complications, okay? Now, that's just facts I read from Google. On top of that, we don't even know if the sister is telling the truth or not. We can't take it for gospel. We don't know, okay? Terina, she was like, you talked about my grandchild, but I still would never talk about Kashan because we love him. Now, Kashan, she was talking about Terina's daughter because, you know, Terina's daughter, she was taking up for the mom, right? And she was like, I will beat the shit out of Terina's daughter, and she got a weird-ass baby. She was like, she had a meeting with CPS. About what? Like, I'm not, if I didn't know you could do that, like, what is the meeting about? Like, I can't wait till that come out because I don't understand what would come out of that. You know, she said it's because she had to clear her name, but it's like, what exactly would CPS tell you? I'm not understanding. I don't get it. Now, I ain't gonna lie, when she was talking about the police, that shit was funny to me. She was like, yes, that was me on the couch. You know, I did not answer the door. Why would I answer the door for police at 2 in the morning? And she was like, she made sure her name was canceled out with CPS. What the fuck, did CPS have anything to do with this child that I don't know about? Because I thought when the CPS rumors came out and shit like that, I thought it was fake. I thought it was fake because, you know, Terina had the baby, so the baby wasn't in CPS custody, right? Or am I tripping? She said Chrisean linked up with all the lunatics of the family and tried to fuck with me. She called them lunatics. Look, I actually want to see how the CPS shit play out, because with that, I'm a little confused. I don't think this shit ended. And then my question was like, so it seemed like Terina's house was the most stable for the baby. Like, what's the situation now? Like, who, like, what? Because people keep saying Chrisean don't have, like, an actual household. So, I don't know if that's true. I'm pretty, like, why would she not? I'm saying, hopefully she do have that, because, like, he needs stability. Any child needs stability. You know, I just hope the stability stays for him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then we have Natalie. So, Natalie, she got robbed from a bellhop, right? The bellhop was supposed to take the bags up to her room. This nigga, when he took the bags, put it in his truck and left. Not gonna lie, sir, that was some stupid ass shit. Because first, they got you on camera. They know exactly who you are. And then your job, they more than likely have your address. Come on. Natalie, she was like, it was $15,000 worth of Louis Vuitton. Sir, unless you got some urgent ass emergency funds that you need, this was some stupid ass shit. Babe, because you went and fucked up your job for some $15,000 worth of Louis Vuitton. And if you do resell it, it ain't gonna be $15,000. Like, unless you got some life-threatening emergency where you need some funds or something, this was stupid. You just threw away your life for some Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton. And she's trying to give you a pass, which, you know, Natalie, I'm not mad at you for that. I kind of fuck with that, right? She's trying to give you a pass. She said if you bring it back, she's not even gonna call the police. Nigga, give her shit back and go on about your day. You're gonna lose your job regardless. So now you just don't gotta go to jail. Just give it back. And I don't know what man is with Natalie, but he sound like he about to whip your ass to it if you do come back. But it's like, bro, just come back. She's literally trying to help you save your future, bro. Come on.
I come back to my hotel. I valet. I give my bags. Z, please come in here.
Bro, I'm pissed off.
Okay, you can be mad. But I give my bags to the valet guy, right? The valet guy robs me. He never puts the bags in the room. Matter of fact, they got a video camera, video of the kid. His name is Brandon Bell, putting all of the items into his trunk of his car and leaving work and gone. I gave him my bags to bring up to my room. Oh my God, Brandon Bell, I don't want you to go to jail over some petty ass shit I paid for today. I promise you, I'm such a good hearted person. If you just bring the items all back right now, all your employees here have been texting you. If you just bring me back the items, I promise you I'm not pressing charges. From Utah, Salt Lake City. You work valet at the Hilton. You're going to jail. I don't want you to go to jail over $15,000 worth of items.
A light day for us, a heavy day for you, you fucking bum.
No, come on, bro. Brandon Bell, Hilton, Salt Lake City valet driver. Just bring the bags back. It wasn't worth it. $1,000 is a felony. I don't want you to go to jail over that. I handed you it's all on camera. It's all on camera. Why would you do that? Where are you gonna go? Ain't shit go. Bro, where are you gonna go? Nowhere. This is not that town. I don't know what you thought this was. You stole $15,000. You didn't even bring the bags up. You stole the bags. You put them in the trunk of your car, never brought my bags up to my room, and drove off and never came back to work. Over $15,000 at Louis Vuitton? You're gonna go to jail for all this time. Why would he?
Put
Why?
that nigga in the mountains. Put him in the fucking mountains. He got my bag. And I'm dead ass.
That's wild. Hey, you know what they told me when I landed? Oh, be careful, this state. The liquor stores closes at 10. It's not batty shot o'clock all the time. And you're only allowed one drink at a time at the Cheesecake Factory. And I've been following all the rules in town. They said, batty. You be a good batty this weekend because Salt Lake City, Utah, they don't do it. Bro, he drove off. They got the footage. The people that work here, why would you do that? And bro, and you know why I'm really upset? He was a nigga.
Oh, nigga.
Like,
black
damn, bro. Brandon Bell. I'm telling you right now, Brandon Bell, just bring the items back. I don't want to see you go down like this. I don't want to see you go down like this. Please.
But y'all, that is it for this video, okay? So if you found it interesting, and I hope you did at least a little bit, please like, comment, subscribe, share, turn your post notifications on. Thank you.